Hello everyone, welcome back to the Metal Gear Solid 2 European Extreme playthrough. We've just defeated Olga, straight back in, lovely load time there. Boss fight that was surely interesting, a lot more tough on this difficulty than it is on most other ones. We're going to get a few items as we're back out in the rain again. But I was talking about this in the last part after we were out the rain, but yeah, if you look at the raindrops on Snake's head, they're actually part of his character, and it really does create that impression that he's really drenched. And I think all these years on, I still don't think there's many games that are better for making you really feel like that rain is everywhere and absolutely drenching everything. You know, modern games may be all photorealistic and look amazing, and they sure do, but there's something about this game's ability to make everything look the way it is that's really special. Now, because this is, mind you, it's not a first playthrough, is it? Yeah, there we go. We want that. The thermal goggles. I don't actually know why I go for these. They're not actually that important. If this is a second playthrough, I think you can get a USP suppressor, which means you can sort of go around killing everyone. But yeah, thermal goggles. I mean, yeah, they're a bit jazzy, aren't they? But probably hurt your eyes with that. I've always gone and picked them up. I don't really think you need to. One thing that hasn't aged so well is definitely the New York skyline. But for a game from 2001, that's quite incredible detail. Obviously, it must just slowly repeat if you wait here and just wait for the ship to move. I'm not entirely sure how the mechanics of that work. I imagine it'll just simply repeat on itself. But we'll go the way that I normally go. Now, I always wondered, is it possible to kill Olga? Because obviously you could, in theory, run around there, get some bullets and shoot her. But there must be a fail-safe to stop you doing that, because it's not till just free do you get stuff like that. We'll deal with this guy. This guy's a scaredy cat, we'll get him. We'll get the wet box as well, which is a cardboard box that is very wet. Doesn't have much use to it other than looking a bit silly, but there it is. So let's get some USP bullets. But as I say, you must not. Well, you can go back out. Maybe this door locks itself. I just want to check something. Yeah, body disappears. Okay. Yeah, that's a bit silly, but yeah, I can understand why. Because Olga's going to show up later in the story, you couldn't just kill her. MGS3 does actually change that. It had a really cool Easter egg that I discovered as a kid. I say discovered like I was the only person, obviously everybody knew about it, but I didn't need no magazine or internet to tell me. I actually found that completely by accident on my own. So this is one of the hardest... Oh, I don't have any medicine, do I? I've got a funny feeling Snake might start sneezing on me. Yeah. What a bastard. Yeah, trying to do this room without the trank gun, I don't even know how I did it. I think the trick is to just move like fuck, isn't it? Just want it so basically you're not getting caught out by Snake sneezing. But I don't think Snake sneezes if you keep moving. So I think that is generally just the trick. It's when you stop is when his nose starts going. Oh, is that guy going to come to the door? Bastard. Bastard. So if I keep moving, I think Snake won't sneeze. Right, let's go, go, go. Nice. I don't know how long Snake's sneezing fits last for, but... could use a chaff grenade here. There you go. I'm just thinking, do I need a chaff grenade at any other point? Nah. We'll just shoot this radio. I'm not... this radio, I mean camera. Not something we could do in MGS1, so big help. Right. So now we're going to head down to the engine room and the holds. So it's basically just the way we came. Nothing too strenuous. The only issue, as I say, is that Snake is having a bit of a sneezing fit. Oh, bollocks, that was the wrong button. Ah. I don't really want to live with that mistake. I'm gonna live with it. I'm gonna live with it. So if you're wondering, guys, that doesn't count as alert. An alert only counts when you actually do get the alert screen. So eventually he'll get knocked out. I'll put another one in his leg. Nice. As I say, when you try and play this game, if you're not familiar with it, it will feel very janky, very wonky. But when you come from MGS1, it's such a different game. It is so much. There's so much more refinement. It is a lot more enjoyable to actually play, I would say. Oh, what's this?
Raven.
Vulcan Raven? We better approach this with some caution. Hahaha. Just a little figurine. Always loved that. But yeah, shoot him and he starts firing some pellets. Little jump scare for you all. See, on most difficulties, when you drop a body, they will actually drop a supply when you drag them around like this, but on European Extreme, you're not getting anything. But, this guard's always been a problem.
Freeze.
Because he likes to, you can knock him out, but obviously you don't get that long on European Extreme with the Trank gun. You get a few minutes at best. And this is a large room, so I don't really want to be messing about too much. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this guy in the locker and he won't bother me. Because it used to be a problem, I'd trank this guy, and then he'd wake up. Which isn't a problem if you don't hold him up, but the potential for problems is obviously quite large. So there's a lot of things you can do in this engine room. I think when I did this on the hard playthrough, I actually tried climbing across that, because if you've got enough grip, you can probably get all the way over there and drop down. But I don't know if that snake can survive that drop. I assume it can. But yeah, this is probably one of the hardest rooms, certainly on the tanker, because there's just a lot of enemies. Obviously, it can all go a bit wrong. This guy's a particular nuisance. We need to get rid of him. But I would say a lot of European Extreme is just having confidence a lot of the time. And knowing when you can and can't go and not... You can't get too bogged down in like, oh, was that a good call? Should I have gone then? You've just kind of got to go with your gut instinct a bit and hope for the best. That's not... Sometimes there's something under there, but... Go, go, go. Nice. Used to always trank that guy, but you can obviously do it without doing so. Oh my god. Oh, bollocks. Well, I might as well die now. Quite a fun little game to play, but this is how the alert works. As long as he doesn't finish his call, basically, I can keep doing this indefinitely. But to be honest with you, that kind of health isn't much good to me. So I'm going to commit suicide. I just can't go in with that little health.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Because I don't think there's any rations on European Extreme. So it's like, that's quite a lot to try and deal with. Oh, damn it, I just remembered something. Because I've died, that guy's not there, is he? So that guy is a pillock, because he will come all the way down. I could take him out now, but... Oh shit.
Freeze.
Do this a little bit more simpler. This is actually stupid of me. Mind you, he doesn't have a radio, so he can't go alert anybody. There we go. Go, 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 Snake, go, go, go. Nice. Okay, I got a bit more lucky with the timing, so that's fine. So, we'll trank him. Right, we should be okay here. I don't think there's anybody left. Oh shit! Yeah, I'm just a box.
Freeze.
Nice. Somebody's just woken up. Oh shit. Okay, he's not that bothered. Oh, bollocks! I'm making a mess of it here. Yep. Bollocks! I also wanted the hand grenades.
Snake? Snake!
Damn it. That was pretty stupid of me. If I didn't go for them grenades, I'd have done that then. I don't know why I was pissing about, really.
Freeze.
Deal with that. Deal with that. But as you can see, they don't stay knocked out for long. Because that was obviously getting a little bit hairy. I'm going to try and wait for this guy again if I can. Yeah, I think he's coming now. Nice. Right. Let's not go for the hand grenades because there's literally no point. I don't really know why I was so attached to doing that. Got away with that one because it wasn't very clean. Guard below me, that's fine. Let's keep going. And this will be a success. We need to hurry though because he does come up these stairs. Oh my god. Jesus. Right, did it.
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete. We'll return to position following patrol of the small room on the port side.
So you have to wait for him to finish that call unless you want a whole, like... Oh. I know where that room is. That room takes us up to the lounge area that we've not been in for ages. But yeah, obviously when you trank this guy, it limits your time a bit. But to just run, to get rid of any potential risks, we'll just shove this guy in the locker. And then we're safe. It's probably one of the only difficulties where I really rely on lockers like this, because obviously it just gives you that breathing room with enemies. But this is why we want the thermal goggles. We can see all these lovely lasers, which we can't get past.
Snake, wait.
Now, thankfully, it can deal with these by shooting these boxes, the glowing light, like that. There should be 3. This is the tricky one, the one up here. Got to use your tiptoes to get it. Well, you don't actually, but it makes it easier. But I remember as a kid, we had this, we had the MGS2 like instruction manual, massive book of how to get through the game, and it was like telling me where all these, you know, sensors were. But the problem is, I was playing on like very easy or easy difficulty, where there was basically no sensors. So I was making a real hash of this, like, oh, I can't do it. This is too much. I can't find them. But there was only one, and it was right at the start, and it did all of them. But I didn't realise that as a kid.
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant.
So this is one of the more interesting
You're
moments in the
ordered to
game.
continue manning your posts until that time.
Because one guard just comes out of nowhere. He can get you basically an instant alert. Now there is a really cool moment where if you hide here, Snake will knock over that pole and the guard will be like, huh, what was that? But I was a bit slow with it. Then we get this very funny guard. He's enjoying his music. And there'll also be a guard here sleeping, who's always a bit of a bastard. You have to be careful, because obviously he does wake up now and then. There you go. He's happy, so leave him be. Still not killed anyone. Now we're coming up to the tricky bit. The bit where I was like, oh, this is why I want bullets, but... I wanted health, sorry. Because I don't think I'm going to get a ration. And I think I can die pretty quick. But I'm going to try and do this non-lethal for what it's worth. If it's too difficult, I'll just switch to the USP. Not that we have much USP ammo, it must be said, so... It's going to be pretty tricky, but yeah. One of the forced alert moments. It is included, I think, as a boss fight, technically, but it's more like a bunch of just guards, but in a rush.
Colonel, we have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
There's something very intimidating about these guards' uniforms. It's just the Russian aspect of it, where it's a little bit alien to what, as a Westerner, would see on the news at the time.
Who was there?
But yeah, creepy. But anyway, a boss fight, but not really. So I'm gonna try and do this with the trank gun. So the trick is to like use your... Got one. Ooh. Let's do a quick reload. We're basically using our tiptoes all the time. Nice. But they start aiming for the lights, as you can see. But there's something about the night vision goggles that's kind of really creeped me out as a kid. Because obviously they keep glowing all the time. And the music is awesome, obviously. Okay, move, Snake! Move, get down. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, no, I rolled into it. Oh, damn it.
What's going on? Snake! Snake!
Oh, I was doing quite well, actually. I mean, I'm not getting many headshots, but I am hitting them. But yeah, I used to just listen to this music on repeat all the time as like a teenager. I just love it. Got one. Come on. Nice. Got him in his stupid fucking Max Payne roll over here. Nice. Got him in the heart. Which is a... You aim for the lights, you slob. Down. I would say it's close the game gets to Call of Duty, but that wasn't a thing. So I guess it's the closest it gets to Medal of Honor. So even though I'm hitting them, they don't go down straight away, but they are going down. Nice. The hard bit will come in a moment when you get rushed by 3 of them. But if you hit one, they all get stuck. Nice! That should be it, I think. Nice! Didn't kill anyone. I'll tell you something, on European Extreme, that were a moment I could generally not get past. Now I can do it pretty relatively cleanly. I'm not getting many headshots, like a speedrunner was. A speedrunner will probably clear that very quickly. But I have mastered getting the last 3 guards. That used to be impossible for me, because they'd always rush me and kill me, so I used to resort to using the USP and just mowing them down. But if you hit the first one at the front, the other 2 get stuck while he's falling over, and they don't shoot you. So you can just line them up like that. Little tricks that you learn from, I say, watching far better players. This coward of a guard here.
Who goes there? Oh, Shalashaska.
Revolver Ocelot.
Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the? The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Ocelot's up to his usual dirty tricks.
Snake, are you in yet?
So here are all the Marines,
Definitely Marines.
not our enemies.
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
So we've in this situation,
Okay.
we've got 7 minutes to take 4 photos of Metal Gear. To, you know, because apparently I think is the military saying that, I think the Marines or the government are saying they've not got one, but they obviously do. So we've got to expose it. Snake's not working for the military, I should have said. Him and Otacon have formed their own thing called Philanthropy, which is about exposing Metal Gears and destroying them. There was a really interesting fan film sort of about that. Yeah, there was a Marine in his pants there. If you did see it, you're not going crazy. But this is, it's very intimidating, but it's pretty simple as this section. Even on Euro Extreme, where they do throw in a couple more active guards. Because these guards have very short vision, so you don't generally have to worry.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist.
I did see somebody moving about. Where is it?
The blind rush to nuclear
Yeah, there he is.
proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray.
He is moving about.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete.
I'm just going to take him out, sod it.
Their own Metal Gear Force will think twice about
There we
their
go,
nuclear
very nice.
strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out.
Yeah, I used to always just go through the vent in the bottom, but it kind of makes some of the cutscenes a bit naff. But yeah. If you mash R2 like this, you can just like very quickly get around on prone. This room's a lot more interesting though, because they actually turn when these screens change, which can make your life a little bit more tricky than you probably want. But you can change it like this. So buy ourselves a bit more time. Oh.
There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially those with submarine and air background. Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development.
There you go. I was waiting for it to change, but it's not changing, so beautiful. I could have actually got through that a lot quicker, but we've still got 5 minutes, which is plenty of time.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear.
So yeah, we're seeing Metal Gear quite early in this one. This is without a doubt the hardest room, by the way, because there's just a lot going on here. The fact that there's a million guards is pretty tricky. There's a lot more active in this area than normal. Oh, come on.
This
Right.
turned out to be longer than expected.
Let's take some photos. Where's my camera?
At ease. Rest a little.
Right, please do not turn and look at me, guys. A little bit more tricky when they just... Oh, fucking hell. Oh, shit. Oh, no. You weren't meant to look behind you. I'm just a box!
To move on,
Oh, no.
I have a daughter.
Listen to the Colonel, not me.
Never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war.
Uh-oh.
Father, I want
Hello.
to be better than the
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Alright, I might take this opportunity to do something really funny.
It is a fact
That I wouldn't do if I was just playing, but I kind of... We've had one fail, we might as well have laughed at it, haven't we?
That they will not succeed. I have a
Right, here we go.
daughter. It is my greatest
Oh,
wish
fuck.
never to have her or
Oh,
her
fuck.
children experience the horror
Yeah, there you go!
of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generations. As a soldier, I know that is
Oh my god! It's carnage! That's too amusing, sorry.
Good.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we?
Good laugh. Oh shit.
Left.
Oh fuck's sake, they're not doing all this bollocks again, are they? Right, I'm gonna take this opportunity to hit that and see what pictures we've got. Because I've got the feeling it's already saved one of them from the front from when I failed. So I might only need number 2. Oh man, that was far too entertaining. If you do it in one of the main holes, it's even funnier because the domino effect just goes on forever, where you punch one in the corner and just everybody is just lying hitting each other. It's one of the funniest things ever. As we wait to hack into this thing. Oh man, yeah, it's just, and if you have the stealth camo, if you unlock that by getting the dog tags, and that makes Snake invisible, then obviously you can just do that endlessly and nobody will see you. So you can have a lot of fun with that. You can go up to somebody, flip them, run up into the middle, flip somebody, and they'll all be flipping into each other. You can have a lot of messing around with that area. It's a lot of fun. Right, I just want to... Otacon, can you tell me what photos I've got?
Any codec moments from you, Snake?
That it was worth the
First
fail.
image is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag.
Lovely.
The next one's... Okay, this works. It's a great front view.
Yeah, so we need the front left and marine marking. Lovely. We're going to wait for them to finish these bloody
Right.
exercises, though.
Down.
As long as they don't look to the right, I'm okay. You'll notice that the time limit isn't changing, though, so you get a bit of a... Oh my god, what?
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater. Move in undetected and make its landing on any
Nice.
shore
You hear that little jangle? That means you've done it, by the way. Oh, shit.
Its onboard joint tactical information distribution system.
Who the hell is this guy?
identifies targets with unerring
What a
accuracy
prick.
and
Oh, it's
takes them
him.
out with
Right.
massive firepower. It is the ultimate
go, go.
weapon, and it is yours
Taking
to
a bigger
guard.
risk here, but there we go.
Like you all to think
So you can
about
come up from that
it
way
means.
if you go. You can all sorts of routes. You can take into here.
This
And the
new
cutscene will be
model
different
ray
each
is
time,
codenamed
which is really
Ray,
cool.
After the great manta ray. Our ray has a sting that nature never gave the manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before.
Yeah, if you keep putting... Oh, shit.
George
put-
Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses.
There we go. That should do it.
The official reason
Job
given
done.
did not, of course, include the development of Metal
I'm going to include
Gear
the end
Next
cutscenes
Generation.
for all this, because lots of story stuff to help you keep up with what's going on. And just a good way to end it. But that's the tanker done. And that's going to be the end of Solid Snake as well in this game. So, hope you enjoyed watching his cool sneaking camo. Because it's going to be gone soon. Provided I got these photos correct, which I'm sure I did.
Looks like I have your photos now. Let's take a look. Okay, first up. You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. So, what's the last one gonna be? This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well. Okay, now we have all the photos. Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
Right, I shall shut up, because that is everything done.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge into a new world order with Metal Gear Ray. That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver Ocelot.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back. Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood? This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Now you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I regret to inform you that I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back. Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo? How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Gurlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one! Gurlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog!
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch!
Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on. Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
So that is the end of the tanker section, guys. I'm going to leave the video there. When we pick up next, it'll be the plant section. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. You take care now.